And welcome to the video. This video is going to be an informative video slash demonstration of my Raspberry Pi door lock. It's not a tutorial, however you can follow what I've done here because all the source code is going to be available in the description for all the programs used. And all you really need is a basic understanding of like networking, Python, port forwarding on your home router, things like that, and then you're on your way. And if you're not here to learn how to do this, feel free to follow along because you might find it interesting. I don't know. There'll be a full list of hardware and software in the description used in this video. But yeah, now I'll take you to the circuit diagram. So what you're looking at right now is basically the circuit diagram which shows how each device is connected to the Raspberry Pi through GPIO. In the top left hand corner you have a push to make switch which allows you to exit the room from the inside, and then you have in the bottom left hand corner a RFID reader / writer that allows you to use an RFID device in order to enter the room. In the bottom right hand corner you have a relay switch which allows the Raspberry Pi to control a 12 volt door lock, and where the Raspberry Pi can only output 5 volts via GPIO, it's necessary to have that in order to control the 12 volt door lock. And then in the top right hand corner you have the 12 volt door lock. If you plan on recreating this project, I suggest you screenshot this diagram now because you'll need it. I will now demonstrate to you how you can enter the room using an RFID tag. I will also demonstrate another feature that I put in which allows you to lock out certain RFID cards. For example, I'm able to swipe an RFID card in order to lock out every RFID card apart from mine. For example, if I wanted to lock the door and I didn't want anybody to come in my room, you can also do that using the console-based program that I developed for my computer, which I will show you soon after. So we are now outside of my room. Just to show you now, as you can see, the door handle is obsolete, doesn't work, and the door will not open. So in order to open the door you have to go up to here to the RFID reader, scan and tag. The door will now open. The other feature is of course the card, which I can use to lock the door. That noise signifies that the door has been locked and only my RFID tag will work. And then this noise signifies that the door is unlocked and any RFID tag will work. Now obviously I know aesthetically the door lock isn't quite there yet. I'm still going to put a cover on the RFID reader outside the room. I'm still going to I've still got to like clear up around the actual lock where it's in the door frame, and also polish up the casing for the Raspberry Pi door lock inside. However, the reason I made this video now is because I've literally just got all of the programming finished to the point where it works seamlessly, and I suspect I'm going to be quite busy soon, so it might take quite a long time before any of that stuff gets done. But don't go anywhere yet, because now we have the technical part of the video, which I know only some of you may be interested, but I'm going to walk you through each of the programs. This right here is the program that allows RFID communication with the door lock. If you would like to download this or any of the other programs I'm about to show you, then the links can be found in the description. This right here is the program that allows socket communication. Oh, actually it's the server side program that allows socket communication with the door lock. I would say this is one of the most complicated programs, and it's definitely worth reading through it because you need to learn all the commands in the if statement that you have to type into the client-side program. So yeah, if I was you, I wouldn't just run it, I'd try to understand it. This right here is just a script that allows you to run all the programs in the background at once that need to be run on the Raspberry Pi side. This is just a small program which allows you to use the button on the side of the case in order to unlock the door from the inside. This program is designed for Windows. If you're going to use it on a Mac, there's just a couple of things you need to change, or Linux. Where it says CLS on OS system, wherever it says this, you need to change it to clear. So there's one here and there's one down here. And another thing just to note, this is both on any operating system, you need to remember to change the IP address to the IP address of the Raspberry Pi in your network if you were going to use this program. Just a few quick final notes for the video. Dependencies. There are some dependencies for some of the programs. They'll be in the description. IP addresses. You will most probably have a different IP address for your Raspberry Pi. You will need to change the programs to accommodate for that, the socket programs in particular. Python. These programs were written in Python 2.7. I don't know what will happen with Python 3. I don't know much about it. Don't have any experience with it. I'm just letting you know. Python 2.7. Don't know if it has an effect. A little safety note. You will forget your fob, or your Raspberry Pi will crash, or something will happen one day and you won't be able to get in the door using your fob or the socket program. Basically, my tip is get a normally open lock unless security is like absolutely really like the most important thing. If you don't get normally open, the electricity will go off, the electricity will come back on, the programs may not run, you'll get locked out of wherever the door is, and you'll have to smash the door down if you can't find another way in. If you get normally open, then if you get locked out, it's not a big problem. You can go to wherever the electricity is, turn the electricity off, you can get in your room. It's fine. Or your house, or whatever you're going to use this. And the other thing as well, you're going to have to cut the wires on a 12-volt power supply in order to power the door lock, to put it through the switch. I doubt it's that harmful if you get electrocuted. I know I haven't done it yet, but you should properly insulate your wires. And that brings us to the end of the video. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have any questions, feel free to comment. Thank you for watching.